I've just been thinking, and instead of having a hot girl summer, I think I'm gonna have a rich girl summer.
Let's start with step number one. We gotta change up our mindset.
When I tell you manifesting is so real, it is so real, okay? Because when you think about it and you already tell yourself, I'm rich, you tell yourself, I'm that woman, I'm that girl, I'm that bitch, okay? When you keep telling yourself that, eventually opportunities and ways are going to present themselves so that you can become that rich girl. But it all starts in your mind. I have manifested my dream apartment. I have manifested a car. I actually did a video on this, but I started saying money leaves me, but money returns to me, really just to justify my purchases. But I started getting checks in the mail. And when I tell you I would get a check for 25 cents, I'd be like, oh, that's great. Or $1.25. I would be like, okay, that's something, that's something for a rainy day. Or I'd get $5 and I'd be like, okay, that's my gas funds. And I would be grateful. When I tell you more checks started showing up, checks, one check came from a job that I thought that I had already been paid for, and it had been 2 years, and it was $800. And then I started telling my brothers, my sisters, my whole family to have this mindset and start saying things. And you know what? My sister, she got a refund check from Sally Mae. Now, if you know Sally Mae, I don't think they really do refunds. She got that. I had told one of my old coworkers, and then she got a random check in the mail from when Disneyland was closed down, and the passes, they had discontinued the passes. She got a refund. My dad got 2 random checks in the mail. When I tell you, it just works. When you get clear on what you want and who you are, it's so funny because the universe really does conspire to work in your favor. But also realizing that abundance is a possibility. You can't have this scarcity mindset. You can't have this idea of, oh, I'm never going to get rich. Or, if you do get rich, oh no, I don't want to lose my money. No, you have to realize that opportunities, money, anything in life is constantly free flowing, that there are opportunities for everyone. There's opportunities for everyone out there. Everybody can win, but you have to put in the work.
Step number 2, it's time to set some goals and get really clear on how rich we want to be.
So instead of saying, I want to be rich, how much do you want to make per year, per month, per week? Figure out based off of your business, your services, what you're doing, work backwards. So let's say you sell products. How many products do you need to sell in order to get that month? Do you need to raise your prices? Do you need to figure out other streams of income? Work backwards. When you get really specific on a number, I'm telling you, when you narrow in, it helps you to work backwards and helps you come up with a game plan. Once you set a goal, it's so exciting when you hit that goal. So for me, some people like to journal, some people like to bullet journal, some people like to do different forms of goal setting. For me, as a woman who is a lazy creative, okay, I figured out from listening to a TikTok that I have to make my goals exciting. I figured out a few ways that help me. Number 1, having an accountability partner. Telling it to my friends. Sometimes I'll tell them, hey, I'm working towards this goal. And I'll forget that I even told them. And then I'll check in with them and I'm like, hey, so I did all of these goals with my therapist. I've talked about it with my therapist to focus on the good and what am I trying to accomplish. And I'll meet with her a week or 2 weeks later and I'll be like, oh, I did this, this, and this. And she was like, well, that was actually on your goals. So congrats. And I was like, oh, I forgot I did that. But that, for some reason, subconsciously helps me. Writing down your goals, trying to manifest, plan out what it's going to be like when you succeed in that goal. There's a manifestation technique where not only acting as if, but it's you listen in on these conversations, but people are having conversations after you've accomplished your goal. So you are imagining your friends being like, wow, I cannot believe that she hit that $10,000 goal per month. I know how excited she was. You're just hearing this. You're hearing this thing. Also, a new thing I'm going to try is putting my goals on a bingo board, creating a bingo board for my goals, and then checking it off when I accomplish it. And that's something that like gets me excited. Also, I bribe myself, okay? I will tell myself that for this goal, if I go do what I need to do, then I'm going to reward myself. And rewarding myself can be something small. It could be ice cream. It could be I'm going to get a new video game. But like that to me signals to my brain to like get things done because of the reward.
For instance, to finish this video, I am bribing myself with Ben and Jerry's. We need to realize that our time is extremely important.
I'm saying you need to start tracking your time. Where are you spending your time? How long are tasks going to take that you need to accomplish your goal? But also, like, are you spending time with people that maybe you shouldn't be spending time with? Cut them out. Literally cut out everything that does not matter towards your goal. And realizing that your time is extremely precious. So nobody is able to waste your time. Nobody is able to play you because your time is valuable. And the time that you have is so that you can go out and make your dreams come true, so that you can continue to build your wealth, so that you can continue to be the first person in your family who has changed up the money mindset. And that also comes with putting up boundaries. Your boundaries are extremely important. This is a time that you have to figure out what you will and will not put up with. Because if you're building a business, if you are trying to be rich, when I tell you, people will drain you. Okay, relationships will drain you. Situationships will drain you. Okay, I know because I've been there. And it's like, I don't have time to be crying when I'm trying to build something. I don't have time. And eventually you get tired of crying. You get tired of putting in all of the emotions for something that's not even towards your goal. And then you look up one day and you wasted your time. You have to hyper focus in on your goal. You have to hyper focus and put your time towards that. Hyper focus to make your dream come true, because that's the only way. Okay, that is the only way. A pet peeve of mine is when people waste my time. Truly, it frustrates me because I'm like, okay, why did I go on this date that was a bust when I could have been doing something else? You know, I get it, it's for the experience, but when you are walking into your rich girl, your rich woman era, you don't have time. You don't have time to be wasting because, you know, life is short and you never know when you're going to go, and you want to make sure that you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, and make time for people that add to your life. Make time for family members, friends that add to your life, people that are genuinely excited about you, because there are energy vampires in the world and you just don't have time for that.
The next step to becoming a rich girl is to learn how to delegate.
There is no way that you can do everything on your own, but also why would you want to do everything on your own? If you're doing everything, you're being spread in so many different directions and you're not able to get the things done and live the life that you want to live. So that means hiring an editor, hiring an assistant. Okay, listen, if you don't want to do laundry because that takes up too much time, send it off. Okay, if you don't want to cook, meal delivery services. Listen, I have done HelloFresh, and the fact that it came prepackaged and I just needed a few things in my fridge, that made not only cooking fun, but it cut out the time that it takes for me to focus on what I'm going to cook for the week, and I was able to put that towards what I'm working towards. Yeah, let's just say you have a business. You want to be able to delegate and work with people that know what they're doing. You don't know everything. You don't know everything, okay? And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to not know everything about our business. That is why we hire people who are able to do it better, who that is their expertise. I can't wait until I can hire an editor one day, okay? That's gonna be like one of my first things. You wanna do that and delegate it so that your brain space is way more open and you can go live your life, you can travel, you can do the things that you need to do and not have to worry about all of these like huge tasks that take up time and that you hate doing and that stress you out.
And last but not least, we gotta realize that knowledge is power and that we are never too old to learn something new.
I touched on this earlier, but you must be willing to learn. There are so many books and resources. I am a huge bookworm. I love reading, and you know, I have been listening to interviews about people, how they've built their company, how they've built their brand. I get so excited watching videos about how people have built their brand, because now I'm building my brand and I can look back and see what people have done, the mistakes, the tips that they have. And that is something that is going to help you grow in life, help you grow. There are some books like, The Secret, The Alchemist. Love The Alchemist. Really great in terms of like manifestation. Actually, 50 Cents, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. That book will change your life. That book will literally change your life. Take that Skillshare course. Skillshare is only like $20 a month or something like that. And there are courses on literally everything. Masterclass. I have taken Shonda Rhimes' masterclass, Issa Rae's, like so many that has helped me in terms of like screenwriting, producing, directing. They have like everything. They have like videos on golf, which I don't understand how that'll help, because I feel like you have to like be out there for golf. But that is the way that you're going to succeed in life, and learn from other people. Get yourself a mentor. Learn from somebody who is doing what you want to do in life. And when I tell you, when you look at these billionaires, when you look at these millionaires, they are always talking about how they put a lot of money into personal development. I've heard that people put like $100,000 a year into personal development to grow. That means coaching. That means classes. That means just things that are going to make them a better leader, a better parent, a better friend, a better human being in general. But that is because they understand it's important to invest in yourself and your professional development, and to keep learning. Follow those 5 steps and I guarantee that you will have your rich woman summer. You're going to grow. You're going to become that woman and live the life that you deserve. It's actually really simple. We just make it harder. Once you start believing, once you start investing in yourself, once you start learning to delegate, all of those things, you will get to the place that you want to be in life. And this summer, I'm telling you, this summer, it's already started. It's already here. You are the woman that you want to be.